show our love for God, our country, and our beloved university, let us welcome our talented TSU Choral to commence this program through a doxology and singing of National Anthem and TSU hymn. Let us all rise.
Snow-capped mountains white, from a distance the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes to flight. From a distance there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the voice of hope, it's the voice of peace, it's the voice of every man. From a distance we all have enough, and no one is in need. And there are no guns, no bombs, and no disease, no hungry mouths to feed. From is the song of every man. God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance. God is watching us. God is watching. God is watching us from bayang magiliw, peles ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisingin. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy, sa langit mong bangha, may nilagang tulak at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang sap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw na luwal, ating pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. With hearts elated, voices united, let's sing TSU, our beloved, to seek and find our destiny. Loyal to thee we'll have to be, within thy portals, dear TSU. We'll learn the ways of democracy, the truth which shall set us free from ignorance, wants, and tyranny. With skills and knowledge inebriate us, with wisdom and love nurture us. The true sons of peace and prosperity, their fruits will ever be. Beloved alma mater, dear TSU.
Thank you, TSU Choral. The choral is under the leadership of Professor Marcelino P. Balangkit with Mr. Joshua Ismael D. Fontanilla as the conductor. At this juncture, we would like to acknowledge the presence of our retired faculty and personnel. Your presence, thank you so much for gracing this momentous event. Once again, we would like to acknowledge the presence of our retired faculty and personnel. Once your name is called, please stand for you to be recognized. We have Engineer Consolacion S. Lagman. We also have Dr. Rebecca M. Mercado. Dr. Rosario C. Salas. Engineer Bernardino P. Nalipay. Dr. Susan D. Ramirez. Ms. Alegria D. Cura. Mr. Jesus Natividad. Engineer Romeo Pulmano. Ayan. Carlos Santos. Rufina Aguas. Rosalinda Garcia. Lourdes Briones. Danilo Castañeda. Roberto Del Rosario. Nicanor C. Kaingat. Dalisay Rigor. Romeo Mercado. Daisy Inalves. Crescencia Bondok. Aniseta Kayabyab. Adoracion Valencia. Ludivina Mangrobang. Consuelo Valerio. Cecilia Calub. Camilo Rivera. Marciano P. Manalang Jr. Frederico Estrada. Rosalinda Canlas. Felicitas Quelondrino. Once again, a big hand for our retired faculty and personnel. Our honored thanks to all our retirees who are joining us on this special occasion, as they themselves have served TSU with their best efforts and talents. Thank you for that inspiring and colorful characterization of the years of the past, which definitely had a bearing on the present TSU. We also have Ma'am Marlene Isais. And this time, we will be entertained by a surprise number, which is to be given by our homegrown talent, an attached faculty from HRDMO who took time and effort to make this celebration more colorful. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. John Bill M. Caliboso.
Sound check. Sound. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes over you. You feel like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much, and long last love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, then let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. I love you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm my lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say I love you, baby. Don't let me down, I'll pray. You're pretty, baby. Now that I found you, say, oh, let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You feel like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much, and long as love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Let's clap our hands, everyone. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm my lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say I love you, baby. Don't let me down, I pray. I love you, baby. Now that I found you, say, oh, let me love you, baby. Let me love you. Thank you very much.
There you have it. What a successful and vibrant number. Another round of applause for Mr. 𝐂𝐐𝐓. And now to give his appreciation and inspiration for the awardees and retirees, may I call on our indefatigable President, Dr. Arnold D. Velasco, for his message.
Our university officials, faculty and non-teaching staff, our great retirees, saludo po ko sa inyo. Most of you here are my former professors, and one of you is my former dean. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all the learnings that I've learned from you. And to all of you who are with us this evening, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. It is a great honor and privilege for me to be a part of this Service Awards 2022 for our 116th Foundation and 33rd Charter University Hood of our dear Tarlac State University. Hindi ko po may paliwanag ang saya because reminiscing the past, hindi ko po, God is so gracious and so good because not even in the wildest dreams that I'll be speaking in front of you, not as a student now, but the humble university of this prestigious university. Napakalaking karangalan po sa akin yon to be with you tonight. And I really would like to recognize and adore each one of you, especially to our service awardees. And what I can promise you for my term as your university president for 4 years, nakita ko po may 40 years of service, and what made you stay here at Tarlac State University. Bakit po nila naabot ang 40 years? Maybe because they're happy. Maybe because they are contented of what they're doing, and maybe their companions, their students, and everything sa kanilang work, they're satisfied. And with my stay here in TSU for 4 years, you can expect of me that my priority is actually human resource development. You can expect my full support. Mararamdaman po ng Tarlac State University na they belong. Sila pong lahat ay importante sa pinakamababa, janitor ka man, security guard, and ano pa ang level mo. You can expect of my full support. Inuulit ko po muli, my office is open for you if you really have that urgent thing that you want to be addressed. Punta lang po kayo doon, open po. Gusto ko pong maramdaman ninyo, and I want you to be one of these 40 years. After this, may 45 years po na mangyayari. That you will stay, you will not retire early at 60, but you will opt to retire by 65 years old because you feel that you belong, you feel your worth as employee, as faculty ng teaching staff of Tarlac State University. Yun po ang ipapangako ko sa inyo. You can count on my words. And of course, for you to stay here at Tarlac State University, it is imperative for us, for me as the university president, to give recognition and appreciation to what you're doing for the university. Magkakaroon po ng ganitong mga awards, not only for service awards, but even rewards. Magdadagdag pa po tayo ng maraming mga recognitions and awards for you to really feel that your work are compensated po dito sa ating mahal na Tarlac State University. So, I strongly believe that recognition is very essential if you really want to retain or stay our employees here at Tarlac State University. And I really adore you for your service, for your commitment and loyalty, which have been demonstrated through years of honorable service to the university. One of the factors influencing our performance is you. May you be the inspiration for our younger generation. Meron pa po tayo dito mga 10 years, 15 years. May you be an inspiration sa mga mas bata pa po, and that you will practice professionalism and then simply exemplify the idea that striving for excellence and commitment to work every day is essential to stay longer here at Tarlac State University. Again, congratulations po for the great years, and thank you for valuable and admirable service to Tarlac State University. And allow me to share a quotation by Howard Schultz before I end. When you're surrounded by people who share a passionate commitment around a common purpose, anything is possible. With that, thank you very much po, and once again, congratulations to our retirees, and thank you to our retirees who are here with us. Thank you, and God bless Tarlac State University.
Once again, thank you so much to our University President, Dr. Arnold Velasco. Now we may take this opportunity for photo sessions with our service awardees and retirees on this perennial gathering of friends and family of Tarlac State University. So let's start with our awardees, with our key officials. Please join us here on stage, our key officials, together with all of our awardees. So let's start po muna sa ating mga awardees together with our key official for a photo session habang fresh po tayong lahat. Thank you so much. Then later on, we'll be having the retired faculty and officials together with, of course, our key officials. Once again, we are calling all of our awardees to please come on stage. And we will be having a photo session with our key officials. Thank you so much to our dear awardees. And may we invite our retirees to have a photo op. So, may we invite our key officials. Sumaba na lang po tayo with our retirees. Thank you so much. So, it won't take time para po sa ating mga dear retirees. Again, to our key officials, pwede po namin kayo imbitahan sa baba para po puntahan ang ating mga retirees para hindi na po sila mahirapan. Thank you po. We are having a photo opportunity with our key officials together with our retirees. Once again, thank you so much to our dear retirees. Happening here at Tarlac State University, this is the GAWAD SINAG KANDILI Service Awards 2022. Once again, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and we shall now move on to the most anticipated part of the program, the awarding proper. May we request our University President, Dr. Arnold E. Velasco, to come up on stage to be joined by the Vice President for Admin and Finance, Dr. Grace N. Rosete, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Agnes M. Macaraeg, Vice President for Research and Extension Services, Dr. Murphy P. Mohammed, and Vice President for Planning and Quality Assurance, Dr. Nino B. Corpuz, for the awarding of the certificates and tokens for this year's service awardees. And 3 of our Vice Presidents are also awardees. Ladies and gentlemen, for any organization, recognizing its people is incredibly important. The awards ceremonies are a celebration of talent, success, and achievement. It also celebrates hard work. With that being said, let us now start the awarding of certificates of appreciation to the 10 years in the service. They will also receive 18-karat gold TSU pin worth 10,000 pesos. Beginning with Professor Nelson C. Corpuz, Instructor 3 from the College of Teacher Education. Sir Corpuz's greatest achievement at work was during the National SKUA held at Antique, where he won as the boxing champion, and he was also the head coach of the team. Next, we have Dr. Jessica Marie I. de la Peña, Associate Professor 3 from the College of Teacher Education. Dr. de la Peña's most unforgettable experience at TSU was when she raised her right hand for a promise to keep her duties and dedication and passion. She said that through Dean Dr. Agnes Macaraeg, she received her permanency position. She thanks God that for all the hardships, struggles, and sacrifices she faced for almost 8 years, she gave her a present. We have Dr. Ronnie A. Dungo. He is our Executive Secretary of the Office of the University President. Next, we have Ms. Sara T. Gonzalez, Administrative Officer 4 of Scholarship and Financial Assistance. Ms. Gonzalez's greatest achievement at work is being able to help students through the services she renders at the Office of Scholarship and Financial Assistance Unit. Next, we have Ms. Maribel A. Hilario, Librarian 1 from Library Management Services. Mrs. Hilaria's greatest mentor is Miss Mia Begay, an active listener who is enthusiastic about helping her to achieve her goals, and she appreciates the work Miss Hilaria does. Next, we have Mr. Narciso Macapinla, Administrative Aid 4 from the Management Information System Office. Mr. Macapinlac's greatest achievement is his everyday service to clients. We also have Miss Evelyn R. Perez, Supply and Property Management Unit and Administrative Aid 4. And we have Wilma D. Salak, Administrative Officer 4 from Admission and Registration Office. Once again, our 10 years in the service. Once again, for our 10 years in the service, please come on stage for the group picture. There we have our first decaders and the youngest service awardees. Please join in wishing the 10 years in service with a big round of applause. Moving on to our 15 years in the service. They will receive Certificate of Appreciation and 18-karat gold TSU pin worth 15,000 pesos. We have Professor Maria Vanessa P. Arador, Associate Professor 1 from the College of Arts and Social Sciences. Professor Arador loves Korean and Vietnamese foods. We have Mr. Lito P. Conte, Administrative Aid 3 from Supply and Property Management Unit. We also have Dr. Annalyn T. Domingo, Assistant Professor 4 from the College of Engineering and Technology. Engineer Domingo's greatest achievement is hearing her students. She inspires them. Next, we have Dr. Leah B. Milan, our Associate Professor 3 from Extension Services Management Office and the College of Science. And of course, Dr. Murphy P. Mohammed, Professor 5, Vice President for Research and Extension Services. And also from the College of Engineering and Technology. Once again, Dr. Murphy P. Mohammed. Dr. Mohammed's most unforgettable experience was his demo teaching in 1999 as a part-time instructor. His final interview for the change in employment status in 2008 from temporary to permanent employee. Next, we have Professor Nelvin R. Nool, Assistant Professor 4 from the College of Teacher Education. We also have Dr. Adora N. Obregon, Assistant Professor 4 from the College of Science. Professor Obregon's greatest mentor is Professor Lorna C. Gamis. Next, we have Ms. Amelia Pamposa, Internal Auditor 2 from Internal Audit Services. Ms. Pamposa's greatest mentors are Mr. Rico G. Tomas, Pastor Jerry B. Salvador, and Ms. Teresa E. Peñano. Next, we have Professor Ismael M. Padu Jr., Assistant Professor 1 from the College of Teacher Education. Professor Padu's greatest achievement at work was when he was awarded as the National SCUA Best Coach in Baseball Team. Next, we have Dr. Rogel Kilala, Assistant Professor 3 from the College of Computer Studies. Our next awardee is Dr. Grace N. Rosete, Vice President for Admin and Finance, Registrar 3 from the Vice President for Administration and Finance. Once again, Dr. Grace N. Rosete. Next, we have Professor Victor M. Serrano, Assistant Professor 1 from the College of Science. Professor Serrano's dream for the TSU is for it to have glorious and prosperous future. And of course, we have Engineer Michael B. Tomas, Instructor 1 from the College of Engineering and Technology. Engineer Tomas dreams TSU to be a premier university in the Asia-Pacific region. Once again, our 15 years in the service. I request all the awardees for the 15 years in the service to come on stage for the group photo. Thank you so much. Next, our 20 years of service. For our 20 years in the service, they will receive Certificate of Appreciation and 18-karat gold TSU ring worth 20,000 pesos. Beginning with Dr. Gladys Natharine G. Cabanizas, Unit Head of SAS and Associate Professor 1 from the College of Arts and Social Sciences. Next, we have Dr. Grace Ann C. Hasegawa, Unit Head of SAS, Assistant Professor 4 from the College of Arts and Social Sciences. Dr. Hasegawa's greatest achievement is increasing the employability rate among our graduates while she was assigned as the Career and Job Placement Officer and successfully creating partnerships with government agencies and employers for the career development of our students. Next, we have Ms. Cecilia C. Magat, Administrative Aide 6 of Accounting Unit. Mr. Anderson G. Nitron, College Librarian 3 from the Library Management Services. Mr. Nitron's most unforgettable experience was his first day at Lucinda campus. Next is Engineer Randy G. Policarpio, Instructor 1 from the College of Engineering and Technology. And we also have Miss Elena May T. Teofilo, Unit Head, Supervising Administrative Officer of the Procurement Unit. Ms. Teofilo's most unforgettable experience was her transfer from Budget Office to Admin Office. Once again, our 20 years in the service. May we request again our 20 years in the service to come on stage for the group picture. Another round of applause for our 20 years in the service. Also to our key officials, thank you so much. Let's take a break for a while because it's time to take the afternoon, or I guess evening, to another rocking performance from the Office of Culture and Arts. My dear TSUans, please put your hands together to welcome Miss Pamela Rose Dabe on stage.
Halos lahat ay nagtatanong doon sa aming bayan, sa gitnang kanluran na aking pinagmulan. Sila'y nalilito, ba't daw ako nagkaganito? Kung ano ang dahilan, ako lang ang nakakaalam. Magulang ko'y ginawa na ang lahat ng paraan upang mahiwalay sa aking natutunan. Subalit iniwan ko ang ibinigay na karangyaan. Kung ano ang dahilan, ako lang ang nakakaalam. Musika ang buhay na aking tinataglay. Ito rin ang dahilan kung ba't ako naglalakbay. Musika ang buhay na aking tinataglay. Ito rin ang dahilan kung ba't ako naglalakbay. Kaya ngayon ako'y narito upang ipaalam na di ako nagkamali sa aking daan. Gantimpala'y di ko hangad nang makamtan, kung di ang malamang
Tama ang aking ginawa.
There you have it once again, Miss Pamela Dave. What an amazing performance. Okay, can we please give her a big round of applause? Thank you so much. And we shall now move on to our next set of awardees. So may we request our key officials once again to please come up on stage. As we advance to our program, let us have our awardees in 25 years in the service. They will receive Certificate of Appreciation and 18-karat gold TSU bracelet worth 25,000 pesos. Beginning with Miss Lemina E. Alconcel. Our Student Records Evaluator 3 from Admission and Registration Office. We have Professor Jose Russell Arador, Assistant to the University President and Assistant Professor 3 from the College of Arts and Social Sciences. Next, we have Dr. Maria Agnes Piladia, Professor 6 from the College of Teacher Education. Dr. Lodge's greatest achievement at work is when she was designated as the Dean of Education for 5 years. During her term, lab performance was increased and she left the college with all programs Level 3 accredited. Professor Joseph M. Elegrito, Assistant Professor 1 from the College of Teacher Education. Professor Elegrito's colleagues and friends often call him JM or Kaju. Professor Estrella B. Paco, Associate Professor 5 from the College of Science. Professor Paco's greatest achievement at work is seeing her students achieve her dreams or their dreams. Professor Dennis C. Santos, Assistant Professor 1 from the College of Business and Accountancy. Professor Santos' greatest achievement at work is when he sees his students finish studies and graduate. Next, we have Professor Jovi P. Tomas, Assistant Professor 3 from the College of Teacher Education. Professor Tomas' greatest mentors are Dr. Noel Malyari for writing and making communications, and Professor Arnel Punla for leadership and hard work. Next, we have Mr. Jimmy S. Vasquez, Administrative Officer 1, FDMO Janitorial and Ground Services Unit. Mr. Vasquez's greatest achievements at work is when he became the NASA President, Director of Civil Security, and Head of JGSU. Once again, our 25 years in the service. Again, we are requesting all our 25 years in the service to come on stage for the group picture. Once again, put your hands together for our silver awardees. Thank you so much. Moving on to our 30 years of service. For our awardees in 30 years in the service, they will receive Certificate of Appreciation and 18-karat gold TSU necklace worth 30,000 pesos. We have Dr. Maria Teresa A. Acosta, Professor 3 from the College of Teacher Education. Dr. Acosta wishes TSU to be a God-centered university. Dr. Maria Elena D. David, Professor 6 from the College of Arts and Social Sciences. Dr. David's greatest mentors are Dr. Priscilla Vuya, Dr. Gabriel S. Tobion, and Dr. Noel Malyari. Next, we have Professor Lydia C. De La Cruz, Assistant Professor 2 from the College of Business and Accountancy. Mr. Marcelino C. Games, Security Guard 3 of Civil Security Unit. Mr. Games wishes TSU to become a premier university in the Asia-Pacific region. Next, we have Dr. Aloysius T. Madriaga, Professor 5, and the College Dean of the College of Arts and Social Sciences. Dr. Elvira B. Mercado, Associate Professor 5 from the College of Business and Accountancy. Dr. Mercado's one of the most unforgettable experiences was in 1999. She was hired as a substitute instructor to handle major courses in entrepreneurship. Since the program was new then, not enough teaching materials were available. She said that it was really a test of the professor's design thinking skills and creativity to make the teaching learning fun and productive. Dr. Renato T. Mercado, Associate Professor 5 from the College of Business and Accountancy. Dr. Mercado's greatest achievement at work is when he became the Dean of the College of Business and Accountancy. And we have Miss Josefina M. Obiena. Once again, our 30 years in the service. Let us clap our hands for our triple decade awardees. Thank you so much, our triple decade awardees, and congratulations. Moving on to our 35 years of service. Ladies and gentlemen, our 35 years in the service will be receiving Certificate of Appreciation and 18-karat gold TSU 35 years engraved pendant worth 35,000 pesos. Beginning with Professor Elizabeth P. Balangkit, Associate Professor 5 from the College of Teacher Education. We also have Dr. Brigido P. Corpus, Executive Assistant of OUP, Professor 6. Once again, we have Professor Elizabeth P. Balangkit, our Associate Professor 5 from the College of Teacher Education. Next, we have Dr. Brigido B. Corpus, Professor 6, Executive Assistant of the Office of the University President and from the College of Arts and Social Sciences. Dr. Corpus' unforgettable experience at TSU is meeting his beautiful spouse. Our next awardee is Dr. Agnes M. Macaraeg, Professor 5, Vice President for Academic Affairs, also former College of Arts and Social Sciences. Next, we have Dr. Jomar M. Valdez, Professor 6 from the College of Architecture and Fine Arts. Dr. Valdez's most unforgettable experience at TSU was meeting his lovely wife, who is also a professor at our university. She is no other than Professor Maria Socorro Valdez, Director of QAO. Once again, our 35 years in the service. Come on stage for the group picture. Please give a big hand for our 35 years in the service. And finally, the most awaited finale of this GAWAD SINAG KANDILI, our 40 years in the service. They will be receiving Certificate of Appreciation and 18-karat gold TSU 40 years engraved pendant worth 40,000 pesos. We have Dr. Elsie M. Canlas, Head of the Scholarship and Financial Assistance, Professor 4 from the College of Teacher Education. Dr. Canlas' most unforgettable experience happened when she attended the Gabay Guro Smart PLDT World Teachers Day celebration at SMZ MOA last September 2015. She won the grand prize, a house and lot at Amaya Land Residences. Dr. Canlas was then the Director of Endowment and Scholarship. Again, Dr. Elsie M. Canlas. Next, we have Miss Flor Blanca D. Dizon. Miss Flor Blanca Dizon is our Registrar 3 from Admission and Registration Office. Professor Isabel O. Gabay is also our Associate Professor 5 from the College of Teacher Education. Dr. Lucila O. Sunga, Associate Professor 5 from the College of Science. Professor Sunga's greatest achievement at work was when she was designated as the Dean of the College of Nursing, College of Science, and Chairperson of TSU RERC. And last but definitely not the least, Dr. Leo Divina P. Dagama, Professor 5 from the College of Teacher Education. Dr. Tagama's most unforgettable experience at TSU was when she was selected as music professor. Please give a big hand for our 40 years in the service. Once again, thank you so much. Once again, thank you so much in joining us, witnessing this wonderful moment. Today, the service awardees are honored and valued. At this juncture, may we request again our key officials to join us on stage for the recognition of our dear retirees. We value our retirees. May we call on, of course, Professor Lani B. Aguas, Professor Marilu P. Agustin, we also have Ms. Zenaida R. Ancheta, Ms. Alegria D. Cura, Professor Socrates A. Ambesen, Professor Angelo O. Garcia, Dr. Julieta M. Lagasca, Engineer Consolacion S. Lagman, we have Engineer Consolacion S. Lagman, our former Director of Admission and Registration Office. Engineer Consolacion S. Lagman has 38 years in the service. Professor Maria Susan S. Maglaki, Dr. Mirna Q. Malyari, Professor Rebecca M. Mercado, Associate Professor 5, Professor Maria Shinette P. Morales, Engineer Bernardino Nalipay, Mr. Jesus C. Natividad, Mr. Jesus C. Natividad is our former construction and maintenance foreman. Engineer Romeo B. Pulmano. Dr. Susan D. Ramirez. We also recognize Dr. Army N. Rosel. Dr. Rosario C. Salas. And Ms. Regeline R. Valencia. May we call on once again our dear retirees to join our key officials for a photo opportunity. Once again, our deepest gratitude for sharing your time and dedication to Tarlac State University. Hope to see you again next year. What about a big round of applause to all our valued retirees? And of course, congratulations to all our service awardees. Ladies and gentlemen, it is really inspiring to witness the inspiration, spirit of service, and passion of our service awardees towards the accomplishment of the vision, mission, goals, and objectives of our university. Let us get to know a little more about this year's awardees through a simple audio-visual presentation prepared by the collaborative efforts between HRDMO and Communication Department of the College of Arts and Social Sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all watch this.
because TSU gave me hope of fulfilling my dreams to become a professional. Here at Tarlac State University, I finished my college degree. We were the first batch of graduates, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, batch 2000, as they said, millennium batch. Second, TSU gave me life, because here in TSU, where I met my classmate, my girlfriend, my wife, my dear wife, Ted Affair, who gave me two loving children.
Career as a woman, as a mother, I was able to really expand my horizons. I was given all the opportunities in research, in extension. I was able to travel. I was able to write books. I was able to help in the community through extension. And I think that gives me a lot of fulfillment. And then I was also trusted by TSU and given the chance to be a leader. I worked as a dean for 5 years, and through that I was able to help our college prepare for becoming a center of excellence. During the time, our lab performance is very challenging. I was able to help together with my faculty members at that time. Thank you, TSU, for the love. Thank you very much to my extended family, the College of Teacher Education, and Extension Office. I love you all.
My happiest moments at TSU are those times when Chupu organizes faculty outings, because those are opportunities for me to be with my family and my colleagues in a relaxed atmosphere and without the pressures of work.
really thank TSU for giving my family the opportunity to serve here. Because, you know, I'm not the only one working here. I have my wonderful wife who is also here at TSU, and next year will be also 15 years. And I have also a son who is also teaching here. And really, I'd like to thank TSU for this wonderful life. And as a way of giving back, I'm really trying my best to serve TSU, not only to my students, but really to my co-teachers who are also supporting me in my position as the Dean of the College of Arts and Social Sciences. And for all this, I really love you all.
TSU taught me to become a stronger and a better person, how to overcome evil with good. I've learned to trust more than Lord Jesus our God, that in everything we do, always ask His guidance and protection. not leave nor forsake his children. Though I was tried and tested, I was able to overcome by the grace of God. I also met people with good hearts who also believed and trusted me to be an agent and to be able to be a contributor to the success and achievements of Tarlac State University, especially to the College of Teacher Education. Thank TSU for the love, support, and for making me help me to teach minds, touch hearts, and transform lives. Thank you TSU for making me a full-fledged professor and making me a better person. Thank you very much and God bless. Nakatakibang palad, mga nakilala, mga naging kaibigan sa aking mga dabarkad, sa aking pamilya, sa College of Business and Accountancy, sa Department of Entrepreneurship. Maraming salamat. Kayo ay isa sa mga naging inspirasyon para magampanan ang ating pong pananagutan. At sa Tarlac State University, ang ating panalangin ay lalong pagsulong para sa kapakanan ng ating mga generation of learners at sa ating mga SINAG KANDILI. Maraming salamat po. Happy founding anniversary. Mabuhay ang Tarlac State University.
Years of teaching at TSU, I remember one of my unforgettable experience here at TSU has something to do with my being a union officer. Because as a union officer, you are not just acting as a partner of the administration, but you will also act as a vanguard of all the employees, both in teaching and in the non-teaching. And we have this tagline as a union officer that we do not have the business of running TSU, but we see to it that TSU is properly run or properly managed. And I even have with me my experience of receiving a death threat, but God is good. Up until now, I'm still alive, alert, and enthusiastic, and still working at TSU. And I am very thankful for that because TSU has given me a lot of learning experiences, a lot of opportunities, and I have learned on how to deal with people and on how to work well with people, especially in terms of enhancing my skill in negotiation. Thank you, TSU, for that. Which helped me and my family. And as I always remind myself, I may not have everything I want, but still, I am thankful I have everything I want. As head of the Scholarship and Financial Assistance Unit, being an instrument to many students who are in need financially is also my achievement. When I see my student scholars succeed in their own endeavors, knowing that I was able to help and inspire them to become a better individual. I have much more, but these are my long list of how TSU has blessed my life.
Once again, thank you to all our service awardees. Once again, a big hand for our 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40 years of service. A big round of applause, please. And of course, at this moment, we are proud to present to you the unveiling of the university's entry as we officially join the Belenismo Festival in the province. We present to you the Belen ng Karunungan. Tarlac State University is proud to inform everyone that our entry to the 15th Belenismo sa Tarlac under the community category is now ready to be showcased to the TSU community. This is the university's first time to officially join the Belenismo Festival in the province. Once again, we present to you Belen ng Karunungan. Our entry, the Belen ng Karunungan, is inspired by the TSU logo. The two open human hands, a feature of the TSU logo that carries the Holy Family, symbolizes a person ready to uphold and protect not only the state, but also the nativity. The hands are made of discarded plywood and see-through cloth illuminated from the inside. The bamboo wall that serves as the Belen's background is the shape like the sun's rays, another key feature of the TSU logo representing the Philippines. It was spray painted with red, maroon, and yellow gold, the colors of the university, the province, and some colors found in the Philippine flag. This also signifies TSU as a state-run institution. In addition, the design of the bamboo wall serves as the V-shaped exhaust pipes in the TSU logo that stand for the university's resources. On both sides of the Belen are gears showing one of the TSU's mandates of providing technological education and technology development. The owl is in the center, symbolizes knowledge and education. This Belen entry was carefully crafted by the carpenters, welders, and painters of the facilities management unit, namely Oscar Obusan Jr., the lead designer of the bean, together with Reynaldo Navarro, Rodel Macaraeg, Pablo Martinez, Rodrigo Magaway, Alvin Agalindo, Vic Jacinto, Alex Cabilbil, R.D. Espinosa, Chris Catalina, Rodolfo Sigua, J.R. Beltran, Virgilio Figueroa, John Ocampo, Jason De La Cruz, Carol Malanta, Christy Cantilier, Irma, Hamilton Serbo, and Jesus Natividad, who just retired from service last September. They were also assisted by some architects of Facilities Development and Management Office. Once again, we proudly present to you our entry for the Belenismo Festival in the province, ang Belen ng Karunungan. A big hand for the people behind this very creative Belen ng Karunungan. Thank you so much. And of course, since we are actually dancing, we all love to dance, especially in this era of K-pop. It lightens mood and makes us feel young. It is time to witness the breathtaking production number of our awardees in the music of our famous K-pop band, BTS. So ladies and gentlemen, please give some noise to our Service Awardees 2022.
It's the thought of being young, when your heart stays like a drum, beating louder with nowhere to guard it. When it all seems like it's wrong, sing along to Elton John, and to that feeling we're just getting started. When the nights get colder, and the rhythm starts to falling behind, but that moment, when you look yourself right in the eye. I wanna dance, the music's got me going, and nothing that can stop how we move. Yeah, let's break our plans and live just like we're golden and rolling like we're dancing fools. We don't need to worry, just when we're going, know how to dance. Don't need to talk the talk, just work the work tonight. 'Cause we don't need permission to dance. There's always something that's standing in the way, but if you don't let it phase you, you know just how to break, just hit the right vibe, yeah. 'Cause there's no looking back, there ain't no one to prove we don't got this on lock, yeah. The wait is over, the time is not, so let's do it right. Yeah, we'll keep going and stay up until we see the sun rise. And we say, I wanna dance, the music's got me going, and nothing that can stop how we move. Yeah, let's break our plans and leave just like we're golden and rolling like we're dancing fools. We don't need to worry, 'cause where we from we know how to live. Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight. 'Cause we don't need permission to dance. Da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 We don't need permission to dance. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, let me show you that we can keep the fire alive. 'Cause it's not over till it's over. Say one more time. Say, I wanna dance, the music's got me going, nothing that can stop how we move. Hey, let's break our plans and live just like we're fool. Life is deceitful. We don't need to worry. When we fall, we know how to let. Don't let the talk, just walk the walk tonight. 'Cause we don't need permission to dance. Na-na-na-na-na-na. 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 We don't need permission to dance. Na-na-na-na-na. 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 We don't need permission to dance. Na-na-na-na-na. 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 We don't need permission to dance. Na-na-na-na-na. 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 We don't need permission to dance.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause to all our 2022 service awardees. Grabe. Kaya nyo yun. Alright, first and last practice daw nila yon. Once again, palakpakan natin our 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40 years in the service at Tarlac State University. What about a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, before we end tonight, we would like to acknowledge the following persons who made this event very possible. To our University President, Dr. Arnold E. Velasco, Vice President for Admin and Finance, Dr. Grace N. Rosete, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Agnes M. Macaraeg, Vice President for Research and Extension Services, Dr. Murphy P. Mohammed, Vice President for Planning and Quality Assurance, Dr. Nino B. Corpus. Palakpakan po natin, ladies and gentlemen. We also acknowledge the TSU administration, especially the Business Auxiliary Services Office, to the Engineer Pedro Suerte Felipe and staff of Procurement Unit, Ms. Elena May Chofilo and staff, Supply Office, Ms. Annalyn D. Ibanez and staff, to the Finance Officers, Mr. John Erwin P. Panlilio and staff, Mr. Jasper A. Yauder and staff, Mr. Ryan Ronquillo and staff, the Opay family, Ma'am Jacel Yaneli Manalo Manabat and staff, the TSU Hotel headed by Mr. Von Rex Reyes and staff. Thank you so much to TSU Coral, Professor Marcelino Balangkit, Mr. Joshua Ismael Fontanilla, and the talented choir members. To our layout and designs, Ms. Erica Marie Lorenzo of HRDMO. The different committees for the Service Awards, thank you so much. To the retired faculty and personnel of Tarlac State University who graced this affair, the supportive families of our awardees and retirees, all those who help us make this event a success, our deepest gratitude, and to God be the glory. This has been the GAWAD SINAG KANDILI Service Awards 2022, hosted by the Human Resource Development and Management Office, led by Mr. Marlon C. De La Cruz, the unit heads, Ms. Josefina Obiena, Mr. Elmer Granil, Ms. Renalyn Lucero, and Ms. Maria Katrina Rivera, Performance Management Unit of HRDMO, and all HRDMO and staff. And of course, yours truly, I am Mr. Mac Hipolito, also known as DJ Mako Guapito of 97.7 Love Radio Tarlac, and your host for 6 consecutive years for the Service Awards. Once again, thank you so much, and we would like to say happy 116th Foundation and 33rd Charter Anniversary to Tarlac State University. Mabuhay! Of course, para po sa ating mga retirees na gustong magpahatid pa uwi, kontakin lang po or hanapin lang po natin si Mr. Elmer Granil. Alright, sa mga retirees po na gustong magpahatid pa uwi, hanapin lamang po natin si Mr. Elmer Granil. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the night.